In the meantime, Diane King Hall is back with us, and she's looking at a lot of the important stories and movers. And let's just kick it off with the big picture. You're right, the things that people are watching so closely, Diane.
Yeah, it looks like, there's a little bit more risk-on sentiment today when we're seeing, as you mentioned, the price action in equities. Given the news that we've heard, different reports about the 15-point peace plan from Washington sent to Iran, we know there's been some pushback on that from Iran state media, but we're still holding on to a gain here, and that's something to pay attention to. Also, among the gains, looking at gold and the move in gold, I know you've had this conversation, I'm sure you've had this conversation, as I have, with Kevin Green about the movement in gold and how it's been trading more like a risk asset. So we're seeing gold climb right now, up about 3.5% right now, trading above $4,500 an ounce. We're seeing the miners move along with that. Newmont mining, Barrick mining higher right now. Newmont is better at the moment by about 4%. Barrick mining higher by about 3.75% here. This comes amid the U.S. reports of the U.S. working on that proposal to end the war with Iran. We know that also can see that there's less inflation risk here. We can obviously see that play out by the move in crude oil, with crude taking a step back below $88 a barrel now. I almost thought my eyes were playing tricks on me, Nicole, because I'm like, wait, where's the 9 there? But, so the context is gold still off the highs that we saw in January, but we're not, around where we saw the great pullback that we saw. And you're seeing still some structural bullishness around gold. Goldman is still structurally bullish around. They're reiterating a call for $5,400 an ounce. The key driver they see is central bank buying, and that's one of the patterns that we've been paying attention to in gold, not just from last year, but extending into this year. Gold pulled back recently. As I mentioned, the worries about higher interest rates, the high opportunity cost of gold outweighing that. Also, the price action in the dollar as well, setting the tone for the moves in gold and the miners. So again, seeing a move in the miners, we know that's a beta trade there. Nicole.
Yeah, understood. So right now we're seeing it at 45.62 a troy ounce on gold. But everybody really loved these precious metals. Last year was incredible. It was a monumental year for the decades. Let's see where we'll be in December of this year. Palantir, the Golden Dome. Let's hear more about this. This is exciting development.
Yes, right? Yeah. This is shares of Palantir are moving higher off the back of a Wall Street Journal report. According to the Journal, Palantir is part of a consortium that's developing software for the Pentagon's proposed $185 billion Golden Dome missile defense system. It's designed to counter ballistic, cruise, and even hypersonic threats. They're working alongside a couple of defense giants like Lockheed Martin, RTX, Northrop Grumman, and reportedly with the software expected to be ready for testing by summer of 2026. The key here is the software layer as it relates to Palantir. One Pentagon official calling it the glue, quote, connecting sensors, radar, and interceptors. If successful, this could be a long-term, high-margin opportunity for Palantir. Reinforces its role at the intersection of AI and national security. As we know, for Palantir, originally, the government was its bread and butter before they started accelerating in the commercial space. In terms of sell-side reaction to this latest news, Rosenblatt reiterating their very constructive view on Palantir. With a buy rating, they've also got a $200 price target on Palantir. Although we know that there are sometimes questions about Palantir and its valuation, but we've got still a bullish view, at least from Rosenblatt, and is up 2.75% right now.
And what does it take for CHWY to get back up to those levels? When the customers continue to grow, revenues are on the rise, people do the automatic shipping of food, the customer service is incredible. It's the one place that you call and they answer the phone.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. So, you start to say, and they really don't have so much competition. Particularly if you have like prescription foods and things like that. I mean, they really have some sort of a moat when it comes to that.
With prescriptions, yes, yeah. But one of the challenges is Walmart and Amazon, so that's hard for CHWY. But it's quite the move here today, and maybe it will recover to its glory day.
Yeah. And people got very comfortable with the delivery of the food rather than getting into the car and driving and coming back, 20 minutes with a big bag of food. I mean, it's very easy when it comes to your home. Diane King Hall, great to see you.
Great to be with you.
Thank you.